Hey everybody, I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. This is 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. We're going to look at a game that Hans Niemann played 12 years ago when he was an 1800 player. This was played at an open tournament in San Francisco where Hans grew up. His opponent is Michael Anderson, who's rated 1997. Hans's rating was 1835 at the time. I like looking at games from strong grandmasters when they were little kids, because I don't know, I like doing that. Okay, they played a sharp Sicilian. So, typical Hans having white and a sharp Sicilian. And just black's playing sort of strange. Queen c7 doesn't really feel right. Hans played a3, stopping b4. Then Hans played the most aggressive move, knight pawn to g4, and then g5. And then to thwart white's kingside attack, black made the unusual decision of castling queenside, which is not, doesn't seem like the right move. Okay, now f5 is strong because if black plays e5, white has the d5 square for his knight. That move would just win because when the queen moves away somewhere, let's say here, then I take this and take on e7. On the other hand, we can't allow capture on e6 because white's winning there too. So he played knight takes knight, which I think is forced. Queen takes. Yeah, and black's position just doesn't seem very good. E5, queen d2, knight b6, black's threatening knight c4. So Hans played b3, which is a dual purpose move. It stops knight c4 and it prepares a4. Now, black made a move which obviously loses, but this was 2013, so Hans's opponent wasn't familiar with never play f6, and he played f6. Never play f6. Probably black was afraid white would play f6. a4. Now black went crazy in the center, just like Hart. They went crazy on him. Think probably black should play b4, try to keep the queen side closed. But he played d5, which is, counterattacking move, but doesn't seem to work. Knight d5, ed5. Now he took on a4 again. If you take back, then knight c4 is black's plan. Then we could see a variation like this. And Hans wouldn't like that. But instead, Hans played a much better move. Do you see the crushing move that Hans played in this position? It's white to move. And actually, it ended the game. After this move, Hans's opponent resigned. So white to play and win. Pause the video if you'd like to try to find the right move. Okay, he played queen a5. And now black resigned. Black's knight is attacked. Black's a6 pawn is attacked. Black's a4 pawn is attacked. So black's going to lose a lot of material here and have a checkmating attack against his king as well. White's king is perfectly safe, obviously. Black has no attack against white's king. If you defend your knight with king b7, then d6 check wins the house. So black probably has to move their knight, then queen a6 checked, and queen a4, and lots of crunchiness. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that game as much as Hans did. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time with more 5 Minutes with Ben. Go Hans! Bye!